So I try to go to sleep, and I don't know, it's like this whole weekend I haven't been able to sleep right. Like I go to sleep like at 4 in the morning, wake up at 11 in the morning, and it's like the noises, I don't know what it is. Like I live like, my apartment complex is like right in front of the highway, so it's like from like, it always wakes me up where they have this big machine and they're trying to like fix the lanes and stuff, and it's this big boom 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 sound, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, and I've been hearing that like for the past few days. And then plus the cats, they like have this thing of playing at night, so not going too good. And I guess they're like forced to be up because I'm up, so that's why. I don't know. But anyway, just want to talk about like, it's funny because I'm tired, but at the same time I can't go to sleep. I had like a 2-hour conversation with my brother like on Saturday night, because I actually texted him. I was like, because I've always like had this thing of him not liking me ever since I was like a teenager and stuff, because we never got along. He was I was like the dorky type in high school, and he was like the popular dude in high school, you know what I mean? So it was like two totally different people. Also, so he wanted to talk to me about it, you know, why I felt that way and stuff, because he didn't know how I felt, that he didn't accept me as a person, you know, when I was younger, like growing up and stuff. So basically I just told him that the doctor, my primary doctor, whatever, told me I suffered from social anxiety at the age of 12, 13. I actually asked him about it because I read it like in some pamphlet. So I was like, that sounds like super familiar. Maybe I have that. And, you know, he asked me a few questions and he's like, yeah, you have social anxiety. So then I told my brother about it, and he was like, wow, I didn't think it was that serious. You know what I mean? My parents don't see it like that. They just see me as the shy girl, you know what I mean? And I think it's really tough growing up to have social anxiety, because I lost a lot of opportunities in high school and stuff, you know, trying to find friends and being friends with teachers and stuff. And I guess everybody thought I was a weirdo in high school, you know. That's why I didn't really enjoy high school. That was the main reason for my social anxiety. Like, I had a few friends, but I didn't have more than like 2 friends in high school, 2 or 3 friends in high school. Never really spoke in class. I was always in the back, scared of doing group work. I didn't talk to anybody. I remember in 9th grade, when the teacher asked me a question, I answered, and then a dude in front of me laughed about it, and he was like, it's the first time I ever heard her talk. So of course that made me feel worse. And then I remember some other dude asking me if I had friends in the whole school. I was like, no. And he was like, oh, that's sad. I should have just been like, yeah, I have a lot of friends, you know, so I can get him off my back. But anyways, I mean, I'm glad I talked to my brother for 2 hours, because it was just a lot of miscommunication between my parents telling me things that weren't even true, you know, things that they're saying that they thought of my brother, but he didn't say them, you know. So it kind of messed things up even more. So we talked about it and everything, and I told him, just, we need to talk, because he never calls me. He lives in California, and I'm in Florida. So I was like, we just need to talk more, you know, and be open about everything. We can't be just like strangers, you know. How long are we gonna be strangers for? You know what I mean? It's been 7 years that we don't really like. We don't have more conversations of more than 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So hopefully everything changes and stuff. And he calls me, I call him, and it's more comfortable. You know, it's not awkward when we're like talking on the phone. But yeah, so I'm happy about that. Like that's now I have closure with him. Now I have really good closure. And now I know what's true and what's not true, and you know, everything's right. But I mean, that's this social anxiety thing. It's not something that you can get rid of, and it's not something that. My brother actually told me that he always thought that it was his fault for being the way that I am, for being shy, because you know he was the opposite. He tried to help me, you know, tried like taking me to places and stuff, but I still wouldn't talk because I'd feel that anxiety. You know what I mean? So then he told me, I was like, oh, I always thought it was my fault because of the way you were. I was like, no, it's not your fault, because you nobody can change me. I can only change myself. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. But yeah, like little by little, I've been overcoming it and stuff, and I don't know. It just went through my mind because it's something I don't really talk about, because it's not something that everybody knows about. But and I know people tell me there's no reason you should be having anxiety and stuff like that. I know, like it's just fear. Like it's not a phobia. Well, it's a phobia, I guess. Fear of people around me and being stared at, you know. And it's something from childhood. So I was really made fun of when I was little. So you know, you can't blame me. So yeah. Oh, I need to go to sleep. You know what's funny? I never get eye bags. I only get eye bags when I sleep a lot. That's what happened. But I'm super tired, but you know, my eyes are looking pretty well. Um, I can't wait for that Usher album. I really like Usher. I went to his concert in 2004, and it was badass. And I'm still waiting for him to do another concert. I'd definitely go. Yeah. Anyway, this is like a vlog. Actually, all of them are like vlogs, but yeah. Peace. Four faces.